Ooh, look at that. Ooh, she cracks on. Yeah, so the farmers upgraded one of the T7s to another T7, but a 225 this time, so slightly bigger, slightly more horsepower, and auto command as well, so constantly variable transmission. Nice. I do like CVT. Just makes, again, it all comes down to making life easier. It does make life easier, especially on like a round baler. It's ideal because you haven't got a clutch. You haven't got a clutch 500 times a day. So yeah. So just on the way to the field, we'll get baling. So this is what we've got today: a 30-acre field, dirt clear. There's a fair bit of grass in here, so right, we'll get fired up. Right, put the baler into full auto. That's just putting the knives up at the minute. There you go, they're up. That is it. I got everything set yesterday. So PTO, preset engine revs. Running it in 540 eco. Also got plenty of power for a round, for a round baler. Pick up down, and then we're off. Just push the lever forward. We are away. So we'll do our usual. We'll check the first bale. That's it, wrapping at the minute. That's what I like about it. Full cycle, fully automated. Up her down, PTO off. We'll go and have a look. That looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah, certainly weighs a fair bit. So this is obviously the second year with a 5600, and hasn't been, touch wood, no bother at all. Which is what you want, which you'd expect from a new bit of kit. You don't always get it from new bits of kit. You don't always get reliability, but that's what you buy a new kit for. And yeah, I mean, just such an easy baler to use. Just a lovely bale. What's not to like? So a quick look at this new tractor supplied by Russell's. Like I say, it's a 225, so the biggest in the like the short wheelbase T7 range. So the next size up is a 245, which is a bit bigger, and then obviously after that it's the HDs, you know, like 315s and that lot. So yeah, but nice chunky tractor, sitting on 600s on the front. They're actually 650s on the back, but they're 75 sections, so they look a big tyre. They are a chunky old tyre. But oh, still got the beacons on. But yeah, nice bit of kit. Very nice bit of kit. Anyway, let's crack on. Got not a long day, but we've got to, you know, want to get it on. So, right, first time this year we've got to do wrap change, which actually on these is really rather easy. So you've got to lift that up. Lift that up. Lob the old roll for a minute. We've got to set the roller so it can spin. You'll sometimes get comments saying, "Oh, like, you know, you used Taryn, it was absolute crap." Well, that's fair enough. You've had a bad experience with it, but well, what was your bad experience? That annoys me when people just say, "Oh no, that's crap." Well, tell me why it was crap. You know, why did you have a bad experience with it? Right, so just grab a bit like that. You've got the little diagram there. You won't see it on camera, but go behind that bar, over that one. And under there. That there. That down. And that is how easy that is to do. Just got to manually wrap that bow now, because obviously it maybe done one revolution, that was about it. Everything wake up again. There we go. A few revs. Hydraulics and wrap. There we go. Manually tip it. Shut that. Back into auto. There we go, job done. Right, let's rock on. Yep, that's all good. Come out of park, into forwards. Oh, yeah, shush. It's worried because I haven't got a task going. Don't need a task going. Oh, hold on. Let's get it set onto the preset engine revs. We're away. Now you're probably wondering why, like I say, we use edge to edge on the farm. Now, I've obviously looked at a lot of different things. I've looked at the recycle, the Tamacycle edge to edge. We used a reel of that last year. It was alright, you know, only a couple of little problems with it, but on the, 99% of it was fine. There's the new Easy Web, which is out, which I'm yet to have a look at. But it's a completely different thing compared to normal net wrap. And it looks interesting. Farmer Phil's had a look at it. But yeah, it looks interesting. But the trouble is with new products, and this goes for a lot of stuff, but especially baling products. Farmers are always reluctant to change because, take this for example, right? So, like I say, we use edge to edge. I would say not 100% reliable, but 99% reliable. Very, very, very rarely something goes wrong with it. Like, you know, it makes a brilliant bow every single bow, like on the whole. So, why would you then go risking changing that, getting a new product which is got no real large benefits for you? You know, it's probably a little bit better for the environment, same sort of cost, maybe a bit more. Why are you going to change? Because say, right, okay, this year, right, we're not getting edge to edge. We're going to get 10 rolls of a different wrap. And then you have problems with that wrap. Well, then what do? You know what it's like when you're baling. It's part of a well-oiled machine. Like when the baler goes down, like any other part, like the wrap or whatever, but especially the baler goes down, it's not making bows, everything stops. So if you've got a product that works perfectly with the baler, why are you going to change that and risk all the time penalties that you're going to have, the possibility of ruined silage or hay or whatever you're baling? Yeah, so that's the thing with new products. It's really got to be a major incentive to get farmers to change from a well-proven product that they're using, like the edge to edge. So that's why we continue to use edge to edge, because, you know, it blooming works. And do you really want to risk getting something that's not going to be as reliable? Tricky one, isn't it? It is a tricky one. But saying that, I would like to see what this Easy Web is like, because it does seem a bit of a game changer. Yeah, so we do need to have a look at it. But anyway, that's why we're still using edge to edge. Basically, because it works. Simple as that, like. And if you're watching this and you've used Tama or whatever, or used different product, you know, whatever, Novatech, Katase, whatever you've used, and you just come on and say, "Oh, it's crap, it's shit," or whatever, like, you know, well, that's no good. Tell us why. Tell us what the problem was, like, because just saying something's crap, I mean, what does that add to the conversation, like? Yes, you've had a problem with it. Tell us why, and you know, it might help the rest of us, like. You know what I mean? So, right, so 140 barrels in now, and we're halfway. I would say there's just shy of 300 barrels here, I should think. Yeah, and as you can see, yes, it's not raked up. We still don't rake up. Straight out the back of the mower. I mean, I'm an advocate of raking, like, you know. Everywhere I've been with raked up, it's quicker, more efficient, better row. But way back when, they had a bad experience with a rake on the farm. Basically, what I think occurred is whoever was doing the raking on the short work, they were raking what they'd already raked up. So with that, you can get a lot of tangling, and it was like pulling grass in from in front of the tractor, you know, and it makes it, you know, it blocks the baler and that sort of stuff. So I think that's what it was, and they've not, you know, they've just gone out the back of the mower since. That's why it's out the back of the mower. But yeah, give me a rake any day. So this is actually the second day, or my second day on the tractor, and the second day doing silage. The reason being, I would have filmed yesterday, but I forgot to put the memory card in the camera, so that was a bit of a non-starter. Otherwise, I'd have been on yesterday. But you know, this is like the second day on the tractor now, and it's lovely. Can't beat. It's hard to beat the auto command on something like this, because it's all on the stick. So there's no stopping and clutching or anything like that. Just pull up on the stick and move away on the stick. Don't need the pedals. And of course, it's lovely and smooth. You know, direction change is lovely and smooth. Going faster and slower is smooth because there's no gears, like. One thing I will say is yes, it's a bit of a bigger tractor than like the old 210s, but it's a bit of a, hasn't got the greatest steering lock on it, put it that way. Whether that's down to you know, the fact it's got a front linkage on. Certainly the old 210 with the new 210, the older one that didn't have front linkage on had a better steering lock. So whether it's the fact that they've got linkages on just limits the steering lock a bit, but yeah, it's on the sort of same par as the fast track, which isn't good, but it's, you know, manageable, like, but just a bit more lock would be nice. And I suppose the chunky tyres don't help, like, you know, wider tyres, less lock in it. So, but yeah, apart from that, all lovely. So we've got 3 presets here, speed presets. We're in F2, which I've got set at 11k. So to go forward, you just push the stick forward a bit. You can then just press the cruise. That'll then just take you up to 11k. But I am actually just tweaking it back when we get to a full barrel, because I'm running max pressure. So So I just slow it down when we get towards the end of making a bow, just so I can stop before it sets the ratchet clutch off, because we're overloading it lot. So like that. The one thing it does miss, well actually what the baler's missing, I think really, there's two things for the baler. One, it'd be nice if the lift rams for the door had soft stops at the end of the stroke, because of that. They just hit the end of the stroke and it's quite a bang light. So if they had like soft, you know, you can look, it's a little valve, and when it gets to the end of towards the end of the stroke, it just slows it down, so it's a smoother thing, and it does quite bang. So that's one thing it could do with improving. The other thing is, it'd be nice to have a pressure gauge actually on the monitor, which there isn't one. It's only on the front of the baler, so you know you have to keep an eye on that gauge to know how much, how close you are getting to making the bale. So it'd be nice not to have to look back all the time. I know what I need to do. I need to get the camera on the CHC nav system plumbed in, so I can have that looking at the gauge. Because it's like, you know, you're like that all the time, like, and you don't really need to be. Now this is new. So, this man, Elliot, ER8 Services, he's the Mr. CHC nav system, ain't you, Elliot?
Yeah.
So, you've come down today to help us with an install on a new tractor.
Yeah.
225 auto command, and installing the same CHC nav system we had on the old T7, but now standard new Holland wheel. And if you want, you just do that and it takes it out, put it back in, so it's all going through the valve block now. So this is a new thing that CHC nav are doing now, isn't it, Elliot?
Yeah, yeah. It's for certain tractor models. This one was fairly simple. Not sure how all the others are going to work out, but this is the first one.
First one in the country, isn't it? That's
first one in the country, in the UK for us.
Yeah.
With CHC.
Yeah.
Taken a little bit of tweaking.
Yeah.
But it's there.
But it's just it's doing the job.
Yeah.
So yes.
And this is your current kit. We haven't had to add anything other than a little
ECU box.
ECU box.
Yeah.
A couple of little extra wires, and it's there.
Other than that, it's exactly the same kit we got for the old T7, apart from now we don't need the steering wheel.
No, but the plan is, I think, the steering wheel is going to be saved to use on the combine.
Combine, exactly, yeah. So we're getting more out of the kit. We're getting more good value out of the kit. So, so this is something that CHC, they're broadening the selection of tractors sort of all the time, and it's quite a selection now, but
all the time
they're doing more.
If you look in the screen here, if we just turn that off there, we go to settings,
steer ready.
That list here has got a lot longer.
Yeah, yeah.
And as they add them, the software update will come out and they'll add new ones on.
Yeah, so it's getting bigger all the time.
But, so we've selected T7 225
CAN bus.
And away you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know.
Gumsal mash. Sounds a bit dodgy, that does, doesn't it?
I don't know what that is.
But
no, that's working well now.
Yeah. So there we go. Well, you know, obviously we're just sort of still just fine tuning at the minute, but yeah, we'll be putting this to test and see how good it is. But seems good.
Thanks, George.
Cheers, Elliot.
Cheers.
So they're the only two things really on the baler. Like the old Lely welder, that had a pressure gauge, little set of little bars, if you know what I mean, which would tell you how the pressure of the barrel is. So you know it wouldn't be hard to do. But other than that, it's not hard, is it, lot? It's really not hard. I'll tell you one thing that surprised me no one's done yet, or maybe they haven't, I've not heard about it, especially with the likes of CAN bus and that sort of thing, and same make balers. is, and again, especially with like an auto command, a CVT, is it wouldn't be that hard for the baler to tell the tractor that it's nearly made about, slow the transmission, then when it's made about, stop the tractor. It'd be easy to do, it's only electronics. And then the baler would tip the bale, close the door, and when it's closed the door, it would tell the tractor to move off again at this preset speed. Can't be that difficult to do, can it, surely? Then that sort of totally automates the job then, apart from steering. I'm surprised no one's done that yet. Like I say, it can't be that hard really, not with the likes of CAN bus and that sort of thing. Well, that's not good. Just nipped home to let Penny and the dogs out for have a quick bit of dinner. But it's been raining. They did say it was good, well, a bit of a chance. And there's a band coming across, not a particularly thick band or heavy band, but it's going to be wet now, isn't it, like? So, it is what it is. Hopefully it's not too much, and well, I think it's, well, unless it really comes sort of sun out, I don't think it's going to do that. But it's fair windy, so it should blow dry. It depends how long it lasts, how long the rain lasts, doesn't it? But anyway, we're going to go and clear up what we've got left in the field, so get saddled up. Got Deutsch out in the keep again. We've got the little 60-20, ain't we lucky? So don't forget, this weekend coming, I'm going to be at the Witham Steam and Agricultural Show. The Ford FW30 is going to be there, the 25 is going to be there. So if you want a nice day out this weekend, come by, come and say hello, check out the new FW. And next week, Cereals 2024 is on. Again, I'm attending that. Come and say hi. The FW30 will be there, the Ford TW25 will be there. Fast Track might even be there. So yeah, again, plus loads more on the Ceres stand. So it should be good. Yeah, we'll have something on the back of the well, something on the back of all the tractors, I should think. So yeah, if you're at the show, come and say hi. Have a look at some proper tractors, and don't forget you can use the old discount code to get in at half price. So well worth it at half price, isn't it? So yeah, use that link on the Ceres website. Job be a good one. I'll see you there. Right, so it's been what, half hour since we took them last loads back, and the sun is out now. We haven't had that much rain. And it's blowing well. It's one of them annoying rains, you know what I mean, that didn't really do anything apart from just bloody annoy you. I think we're good now. Like I say, actually a bit of sun. I'm in my wet weather gear now, I've got my coat on, got my wellies on. I think that's just blown through a bit now. It's damp, but it ain't wet, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that'll go. Yeah, that's ideal. We can crack on. Still looks a bit dodgy about though, like, but you know, let's crack on. Well, don't look like we're going to get it done, and this is probably going to be the last bow because got that lot coming. Well, it's just about here now. I've been watching it come over the hill, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any more now. They'll just be wet, soggy boughs otherwise. I'll just put it on the semi-auto because I don't want it to tip it, so that won't tip now, hopefully. There we go. Wet again. What's there left here? Load them a bit. Yeah, I think we're knackered. I've put my coat back on. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's a good start to grass 2024 for us. But we've got a few bales done, 218 today, so not too bad. But shame we couldn't get it done. But anyway, there we go. Yeah, that's it. I will catch you on the next one. Don't forget cereals and with some Steam and Agricultural Show. Don't forget, come and say hello. See you on the next one. Ta-ta.